They don't have any problem coming out on the grass. This is where this is the natural place where they want to be. You see that little white face calf right there jump around. Jump around for you 80s folks. That reference will mean something. Welcome back to Heavy Chase Farms. I appreciate y'all watching and being here. Update on the chickens. I started with 152, and at the end of 11, 12 days, whatever it is now, I have 152. We did them weighed after the first week. Take a look at that. We got the suckers. We're starting to move them on pasture. We're not really fully ready yet for the grass, given the temperature swings that we're having. As you can see, I'm back in the tote again. But we are getting them on the grass for a few hours a day and rotating them around. Also have a visitor this week to the farm. A friend of mine, Travis May, dropped off 4 ram lambs out of his flock of Katahdin sheep. So we will see those arrive as well. Thanks again. Appreciate y'all being here. Every week I plan on getting weights on these chicks. Right now we're going to go ahead and pick out 15 of these baby chicks as a sample. That'll be 10% of them. Get their weights and then use that for an estimate for the overall average. So I calibrate my scale with a thing called tare, so it will take away the weight of the little Tupperware container. And I'm going to put each chick in. First one, 3.4 ounces. So we're measuring little weight right now. Recalibrate. 3.7 ounces. All right, the third chick, 3.6 ounces. .4 ounces. Whoop. 3.3 ounces. Get in there, little fella. 3.2 ounces. Okay, here's my final numbers. I wish I would have got a weight when I got them on the first day, so this is really my starting point from a weight perspective. Obviously, they were smaller than this. I didn't think it was that important to get them. Now I really wish I had, because I feel like they may have doubled in size, but I really am not sure. I measured 15. Of the 15, the average was 3.27 ounces. My largest was 3.7 ounces, and there were 2 of those. My smallest was 1.9 ounces. There was one, and that chick was a outlier. I had another at 2.9 and one at 2.7. Otherwise, nothing else was below 3.2 ounces. The weigh-in of the chicks was on day 7, so they were exactly 1 week old from hatching. It is now day 9, and let's get a quick look at them. Day 9, as a reminder, we started out with 152 chicks that were 48 hours old when we got them. They are now 9 days old, and we have 152 chicks. Been really blessed with how they're performing. The temperature right now is 45 degrees, I think, and by Saturday night, Sunday, it's supposed to be the 23. I think part of my success here on these chickens is just that the weather has been rather favorable up until this point. We've had highs of up in the 70s. So there's been times when, several days, when I had the brooder completely open. Really happy with the chicks. I'm in a livestock trailer with my friend and fellow veteran, Travis May at Shepherd's Nest Farm.
Yep.
Travis raises Katahdin sheep, and he is bringing me 4 ram lambs that he's just weaned off the mamas. We're gonna put them on the scale right here, weigh them, and then we're gonna put them in my little holding pen. Travis was showing me how you can check for parasites with a sheep or with a lamb. I thought this was rather interesting.
So checking the sheep for parasites, it's called the Flamassia check, and it's checking the inner skin on the bottom side of the eyelid. So you just take your one end or your one thumb, pull down the other one, and look at the red skin on the bottom side of that eyelid, and that can tell you if the sheep or lamb has parasites. The redder it is, less parasites or no parasites, down to like a real light white pink color, they're more infested with parasites.
Another great week here on the farm. Getting to experience a lot of different things. Some things go right, some things go wrong. But at the end of the week, looking back, extremely blessed. 152 chickens arrived 9 days ago. I still have 152 chickens. I bought 54 or so calves, and right now I have all the calves. And they're all, other than the fact that they've been having to eat hay, they'd really like to eat grass, they're doing really well. I always try to remember the glass is half full more often than it's half empty. Thanks again. I hope everyone has a great week.